everybody. Welcome back to Reading the Bible Together. We're really glad you're here. And if you get a chance, like and subscribe and comment. And we did have one comment that we didn't get back to. So I want to go ahead and answer some questions about that. And that was from Matthew 8.
Oh, do it.
Where Jesus cast the demons into the pigs. And that's about 2,000 pigs. We know that from Mark 5, actually, when that's retold in Mark 5. And so that's a lot of pigs, first of all. Let's just kind of take that in for a second. And that the fact that he did cast the demons into pigs tells us it's a Gentile city, not Jewish, because the Jewish people considered pigs unclean. So there would not be the pigs there. And the reason why people were asking, why would he do that? The reason is to show that he can deliver us and restore us, and that he has power over Satan.
Amen.
And if we remember correctly, in Matthew 8, the people asked him to leave. And so we have a choice. We're either going to choose his power and his salvation, or we choose our prosperity and our wealth. And it's a big declaration that he is our deliverer and he has power, and that there is a preeminence of priority of humans and animals, so that he's caring for the people and he cares for the animals, but the demons had no way of knowing that they were going to end up in the lake, right? But that's what evil does. It causes destruction, and it was a very big picture for the people in the area and a warning, because of course Jesus wants them to choose him and his power and not Satan and his power. So
I love it.
That's the answer. And we are in Matthew 17. Are you going to read?
17. I'll read for us today, and we'll swap back and forth. Autumn took the whole chapter yesterday because she had the message, and that was awesome. I took the day off. So after 6 days, Jesus took with him Peter and James and John, his brother, and led them up a high mountain by themselves. And he was transfigured before them. And his face shone like the sun, and his clothes became white as light. And behold, there appeared to them Moses and Elijah talking with him. And Peter said to Jesus, "Lord, it's good that we're here. If you wish, I will make 3 tents for here. One for you, and one for Moses, and one for Elijah." And he was still speaking when, behold, a bright cloud overshadowed them. And a voice from the cloud said, "This is my beloved Son, with whom I am well pleased. Listen to him." And when the disciples heard this, they fell on their faces and were terrified. But Jesus came and touched them, saying, "Rise and have no fear." And when they lifted their eyes, they saw no one but Jesus only. And as they were coming down the mountain, Jesus commanded them, "Tell no one the vision until the Son of Man is raised from the dead." And the disciples asked him, "Then why do the scribes say that first Elijah must come?" And he answered, "Elijah does come, and he will restore all things. But I tell you that Elijah has already come." And they did not recognize him, but did to him whatever they pleased. So also the Son of Man will certainly suffer at their hands. Then the disciples understood that he was speaking to them about John the Baptist.
When they came to the crowd, a man approached Jesus and knelt before him. "Lord, have mercy on my son," he said. "He has seizures and is suffering greatly. He often falls into the fire or into the water. I brought him to your disciples, but they could not heal him." "O unbelieving and perverse generation," Jesus replied, "how long shall I stay with you? How long shall I put up with you? Bring the boy here to me." Jesus rebuked the demon, and it came out of the boy, and he was healed from that moment. Then the disciples came to Jesus in private and asked, "Why couldn't we drive it out?" He replied, "Because you have so little faith. I tell you the truth, if you have faith as small as a mustard seed, you can say to the mountain, 'Move from here to there,' and it will move. Nothing will be impossible for you." When they came together in Galilee, he said to them, "The Son of Man is going to be betrayed into the hands of men. They will kill him, and on the 3rd day he will be raised to life." And the disciples were filled with grief. After Jesus and his disciples arrived in Capernaum, the collectors of the 2 drachma tax came to Peter and asked, "Doesn't your teacher pay the temple tax?" "Yes, he does," he replied. When Peter came into the house, Jesus was the first to speak. What do you think, Simon? He asked. From whom do the kings of the earth collect duty and taxes? From their own sons or from others? From others, Peter answered. Then the sons are exempt. Jesus said to him, but so that we may not offend them, go to the lake and throw out your line. Take the first fish you catch, open its mouth, and you will find 4 drachma coin. Take it and give it to them for my tax and for yours. Okay, Matt, what's going on here?
Oh man. So I'm keying in on just the aspect of Jesus being transfigured. Autumn, you referenced it yesterday in chapter 16. This is an otherworldly moment that would have been absolutely terrifying to experience. And the aspect of John and James and Peter being there with Jesus, not really understanding what's going on fully, but just being kind of afraid. And then the comfort that Jesus has to say, hey, guys, rise, stand up. Like, tell no one though until the Son of Man, Jesus, referring to himself, is raised from the dead. And so I just think that would have been something to behold, something to just be shocked by, and God the Father speaking to affirm the Son's mission. This is my Son with whom I'm well pleased. That's what is sticking out to me. How about you, Autumn?
Well, I mean, I'll tell you, in my own faith walk, I always struggle with these areas where he says, if you're so little faith, right?
Yeah.
And then at the very next sentence, it's if you have the faith of a mustard seed. So a mustard seed is so tiny.
Yeah.
So it seems paradoxical, but it's really not faith in our faith, it's faith in Jesus. So we don't need to have this astronomical faith, it's faith in Jesus. So the woman touched his robe, his power healed her, not anything else. So she knew whose robe to touch.
Right.
Touches our robe, no healing.
Nothing. Yeah.
But his. So just putting our faith in Jesus.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
So what does it mean for you?
What does it mean for me?
Yeah.
It means that I have faith in Jesus, not faith in my faith.
Yeah.
And I just pray that he would give me that faith of a mustard seed.
Yeah. And that's so reassuring too, because it's not dependence on me, it's dependence on Jesus.
Yes.
Right? And I'm going to fail. He's never going to fail.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I love that. I would say the deep meaning for me is just that wanting to bring your problems to Jesus. It's authentic, right? Like, Jesus, I'm going to bring you the things that I'm struggling with. Jesus, I'm going to bring you the things that I am not able to handle. And I pray that I have the faith to either make it through, make it over, make it around, make it under, whatever the mountain is, right? Like, just help me with the mountain. So that's kind of the deep meaning for me, this chapter.
So what are you going to do, Matt?
What am I going to do? Well, yesterday I said all week I'm going to say that I'm going to see my grandbaby, which is true. I have a grandbaby, and I'm very excited because I haven't met her in person yet as we record. So I'm going to do that.
exciting.
But also,
Just think she might watch this one day.
I honestly,
here.
if YouTube's still around in 18 or in 10
Right.
years when she's then great. But I want to. I want to be like Peter and just follow Jesus's instruction. And like, this one was explicit, and it was like, hey, go cast a net and pick up this fish. Like, but the instruction that Jesus gives to us is also explicit. Love your neighbor as I've loved you. So I want to love others in that way. Today, it's going to be my granddaughter and my daughter and my son-in-law, and I'm really excited for that.
That's great.
How about you?
Listen, put your comments in what you're going to do.
Yeah.
Following Jesus, definitely putting my faith in Jesus is
I
what
love
I'm
that.
going to do.
Love
So
that.
we'll see you tomorrow.
See you guys.